Songs of Atabey, Book 1, The Awakening of the Tribes, Chapter 1, The Warning. Dawn spilled her blue fire over the sea, and the sea answered with a shiver. Waves licked the cliffs of Mayaguez as if tasting an old lover, then pulled back, uneasy, moving against the wind. The island breathed beneath it all. Ceiba ribs, limestone lungs, a pulse older than men in their boasts. Somewhere below the terraces, the caves exhaled the cold breath of the underworld into the surf like a secret no one wanted to say aloud. Esther stood at the edge of the stone platform, bare feet on salt, wet rock. The shell at her throat, a Paban heirloom, throbbed once, twice, as if a heartbeat inside it. "The gods are stirring, Hija," her father said beside her. Chief Pabon's voice was a tide, soft, unstoppable. When Yukahu pulls, the ocean forgets to pretend. 7 chiefs circled the platform, each wearing the rumor of their god. Torres of Bayamon carried ember on his shoulders like a second cloak. Gonzalez of Guayama had earth under his nails that no washing ever removed. Rodriguez of Ponce wore the nightwing mark at his throat. The conch sounded long, low, a horn blown through bone and memory. Birds bit off their songs mid-note. The wind forgot itself. The sky uncoiled. Clouds gathered into a spiral the color of bruised pearl, and lightning stitched its edge without bothering to roar. A tall shape came down inside that twist, hair wild, eyes like revolving water. Guabanchex. Her feet met stone, and the air tightened as if the world had been cinched one hole smaller on its belt. "Hijos de Atabey," she said, voice like a storm deciding which forest to take. "Peace is a costume. Tear it off. Invaders ride your tides, steel that drinks, faith that devours. They will not bow to your zems. They will cage them." A second light opened the water in front of the cliff, a slow bloom, blue and clean. Yukahu lifted from the waves, crowned in coral, skin as calm as deep water. "Be gentle, sister," he said, and the storm's edge eased. "They are still ours." He looked at the circle of chiefs, then at the airs beyond them. "Your blood has slept long enough," Yukahu said. "Wake it. United, you may endure. Alone, you are language without breath." Guabanchex laughed. Lightning rippled in her hair. "Then your bones will rim this cliff like white shells and teach your children nothing." Esther felt him before she looked at him, a coolness at the edge of her heat, a pressure that made the crowd's hum step back. Caleb Carrasquillo stood a little apart, as if the world had mismeasured how much room he needed. Pale eyes, wolf quiet. When she finally met his gaze, something inside the noise went still. Not silence, a held breath. He did not smile, he did not look away. A thread she hadn't agreed to hold ran from his chest to hers and hummed once, a tuning. Chief Carrasquillo stepped forward. "If unity is demanded, let the heirs carry it first. They will inherit the war either way." Chief Pabon nodded. "Mayaguez will host the first council. The heirs will train here, bajo el mar y el cielo. Let the gods watch and find us worthy or burn us honest." Guabanchex's storm loosened. Yukahu slid back into the sea on a whisper. "Awaken, unite, or drown in pride." The clouds unknotted, birds remembered their throats. But the stillness that followed was not peace. It was the mouth opening before a bite. Esther scanned the horizon. Light scattered off the water like broken glass, and for a blink she thought she saw dark stitches tugging at the edge of the world. Sails. She shut her eyes. When she opened them, there was only the glitter of morning. Caleb moved without thinking and freed the shell caught at her collar with careful fingers that did not quite touch her skin. Warmth flashed where he had not touched, a precise, wicked ghost. "Mi ancla," he said, the words so soft she could deny them later if pride demanded. "My anchor." "Don't name me," she whispered back, pulse reckless. "Names bind." "Some bonds keep you from falling," he replied. "Some pull you home." Behind them the stone hummed. The caves breathed. Far offshore where the blue went black, something old opened one eye. The gods had spoken. The island had listened. And whether the heirs liked it or not, their bodies had started learning the grammar of war.